Hey guys, this is Zishan from UltimateOffTimes.com. Today we are going to talk about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Review of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with info on the story, gameplay mechanics, and everything else you need to know before you buy. The story. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is a first-person shooter in which players engage in fast-paced gunfights with opposing soldiers. The player takes control of a soldier who can leap, sprint, crouch, lay prone, and aim down their gun's iron sights. When a player is shot by an adversary, blood splatters across their heads-up display, indicating that they have suffered damage. If the player avoids gunfire by seeking cover, their health will regenerate. Other features displayed on the HUD include a compass, a mini-map, and the player's current ammunition count. Traditional firearms, such as assault rifles, shotguns, handguns, and sniper rifles, are available in the game. The player will be handed particular weaponry at the start of each level, but they can be swapped out for another gun they locate. Attachments like as suppressors and heartbeat monitors are available for several firearms. When confronted with a big group of foes, the player can employ grenades and flashbangs, as well as a knife for close quarters combat. The player will be given special equipment in some stages, such as night vision goggles or a laser designator. The gameplay. The players engage in fast-paced gunfights with enemy forces and take control of a soldier who can leap, sprint, crouch, lay prone, and aim down the iron sights of their gun. There are 3 game modes in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2: Campaign, Spec Ops, and Multiplayer. The campaign is a single-player game in which the player progresses through 18 stages linked by an overarching plot. Each level has a set of tasks to complete, and the player will frequently transition between characters. If the player dies in the middle of a level, they will revive at the most recent checkpoint. Levels can be played on one of 4 difficulty levels, and each level can be replayed once completed. Spec Ops mode adds 23 new levels that may be played solo or collaboratively with a partner. These levels present unique obstacles, such as defusing 3 explosives in a limited amount of time. If one of the players is killed while playing collaboratively, they will begin crawling and will be able to shoot adversaries with a handgun. They will perish and fail the level if they are not revived by the other player. Spec Ops levels are divided into 5 tiers, with each tier being more difficult than the preceding. Only the first tier is available right away, while further tiers can be unlocked with enough stars. The player receives stars by completing levels on one of 3 difficulty levels, with the number of stars received equating to the difficulty level selected. The map design. Modern Warfare 2 and other Call of Duty games have always relied heavily on maps for multiplayer gameplay. The series forgoes classic design aspects such as race to the gun in favor of a more tactical, map-based approach. The maps in the game are designed in such a way that no single place is strategically infallible. To the best of my knowledge, there are no places in which a player may access numerous lines of fire while leaving their rear unguarded. Skill-based matchmaking. Modern Warfare 2 started its second round of beta testing for all platforms this weekend, and SBMM quickly became one of the game's greatest talking points. Skill-based matchmaking, often known as SBMM, has long been a source of dispute in the Call of Duty community. An SBMM system aims to pair players with people of similar skill levels in order to provide a consistent experience in which every game isn't a significant loss or victory. Many members of the community, however, have responded badly to this approach, stating that it has rendered current Call of Duty titles difficult, uninteresting, and overly competitive. Bugs and glitches. The gameplay includes some familiar and beloved Call of Duty mechanics, as well as new maps and weapons. The bugs, on the other hand, show that the game isn't quite ready yet. A screenshot from the Modern Warfare 2 subreddit shows a gamer pointing down sights at a spot of smoke, only for the entire cloud to vanish. The smoke dissipated not only from around the lens, but also from the entire screen. Menu user interface. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 appears to have experienced significant UI modifications in comparison to its 2019 predecessor. While the user interface is frequently disregarded in video game promotional materials, mastering this aspect is critical to keeping gamers engaged. Call of Duty fans have also expressed a desire for persistent lobbies in Modern Warfare 2, though it is unclear whether Infinity Ward views this as an important feature for the game. The status of the game's beta UI is also in doubt, and it's important to remember that the game might launch with no big modifications to how information is displayed to the user. Players can compete against each other in team-based and deathmatch-based game styles on several maps in multiplayer mode. Each game type has a goal that requires different techniques to fulfill. A match concludes when either a team or a player reaches a certain number of points, or when the time limit is reached, in which case the team or individual with the most points wins. Experience points are used to measure a player's performance in multiplayer. These points can be acquired by killing enemy players, fulfilling objectives, or finishing a match. The player advances in level as they collect experience, unlocking new weapons. The player will also gain access to perks that alter gameplay factors such as unrestricted sprinting and greater bullet damage. In Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, players can select from a variety of graphics options to enjoy the game's best visuals. The graphics settings for any game are entirely dependent on your PC configuration. Some configurations allow for continuous ultra-high-definition gaming, while others need the game to run on lower graphic presets. Starting with the heads-up displays and menus, Infinity Ward promised a seamless experience, and they did not disappoint. The game's HUD was at first puzzling, but it gained on players over time. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will be available on October 28, 2022 for PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X/S. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. So, just click the like button below, and also to watch more videos from us. Just subscribe to Ultimate of Times and also join our forum to build a gaming community.